Hello, and welcome to Roseplay Presents episode 90. As always, I'm your host, Aurian MoonRose, and here on Roseplay Presents, anything can happen, from interviews with content creators, game developers, E3, theories now apparently, movie reviews, game reviews, rants, so on and so forth. Today is episode 90, as I stated, which means that today we go back to the humble or not so humble beginnings of my original channel, Atama's Review Corner. This is technically the start of season 3, but at the same time not, as episode 0. But this was a weird season, and the last, due to many, many issues. Anyway, today's episode starts off with Bella's DLC Corner, which was a side project on Atama's Review Corner that would delve into games that I had already reviewed and mentioned for perfection and achievements, and it was thrown into its own section with a new host. Of course, this game is for the Xbox 360, and let's go ahead and get started on the video. Still amazed at how much better it looks now than when I do some
you
things.
Gamers, and welcome to Bella Loves DLC Corner. On today's show, we will be looking into all the DLC for Star Wars: The Force
And of course,
Unleashed.
I did write the script
In
for
character
this,
pack number
because
1,
it was so much
the player
easier to
gets
write
to choose
scripts when you were
from such
behind
skins
this
as
animation.
Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker,
It was on a additional
Obi-Wan
computer screen.
Kenobi, and
Now,
Luke
I didn't write it by
Skywalker,
myself, though.
as
There
well
were times that
as an
Bella
Imperial
here
Commando.
would throw in her own 2
Darth
cents, and
Sion,
we'd work on the script together to get it
I
perfect.
think that's how you say it. I'm not sure on that. And Kit Fisto. The player also receives 3 all-new costumes for the Secret Apprentice Star Killer.
Unlike when I first introduced her and everything was kind of my
they
script,
are him
this is
in
my
a hooded
script
combat
with her
gear as a general
ideas.
and Sith Assassin, all for 400 Microsoft points. Then in character pack number 2, the player can play in the skin of a Republic trooper, Luke in his Tatooine outfit, Ben Kenobi, Jedi Master Plo Koon, Count Dooku,
play as
Jango
different
Fett,
skins,
and finally
but it just didn't feel the
C-3PO.
same when there weren't
In
no
this one, the
characters
player
talking
also
and
receives 3 more unique costume skins for Starkiller. These are his utility combat suit, him in an animated style, and as a spirit also.
I know she played it, but I can't honestly remember how much she actually did enjoy Star Wars.
If you really enjoy The Force Unleashed and any or all these skins interests you, then picking it up for 400 or 800 Microsoft points for both isn't too bad, especially if you are looking for a reason to pick it up again. Next and last is the DLC levels. This is the Jedi Temple mission pack, which is the only of the 3 DLC missions to actually take place during the actual game, but is unplayable during the main playthrough.
Oh, right, the
and
lost
must be
level, as I
started
like to
through
call
a
it.
new game. In this DLC, Starkiller basically tries to figure out his place in the world and the history that has taken place before him in a destroyed Jedi temple. This is also the only level that comes with more skins for fans and costumes for Starkiller. They are the cybernetic reconstruction of the Apprentice as an almost full machine, Darth Maul, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, and lightsaber training / combat training droids. Then, for the apprentices, there are
they threw some weird characters that took place after
without
everything.
a helmet, his Sith training gear, and temple exploration gear specific for that mission, all for 800
I can't really
Microsoft points.
wait to play this all over
The
again
next
on the
DLC
hardest
level
difficulty for
is the
Roseplay.
Tatooine mission pack. This one follows the alternate ending outside the official Star Wars universe as Starkiller.
Right, the alternate
that is
ending,
thrusted
non-canon.
into the 4th Star Wars movie. Now, after the droids himself, in an attempt to stop them from getting the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Unfortunately, this one and the last DLC did not incorporate new skins, and just like the last one, goes for 800 Microsoft points. Lastly, for the DLC mission, the Hoth mission pack, which follows up into the 5th Star Wars
And that
movie,
one didn't have any achievements either. That kind of made
how
me
the
upset at
Tatooine
the
mission
time.
ended.
I think PlayStation did, but not
Starkiller
Xbox.
is now hot on the trail of Luke and his companions as the alternate timeline story finishes up. I do wish they would have stuck with this and ended on the Return of the Jedi story arc. However,
See, that
this is
nice,
not the biggest complaint I hear. Atama's biggest complaint is that this DLC never received any achievements, unlike the PS3 counterpart and its 2 other DLC levels. Though that is a rant of Atama's that I'll let him handle at another time.
I don't think I ever did rant about it.
Anyways, like the others, this one sells for 800 Microsoft points. In my opinion, it would seem that LucasArts started off strong in this DLC,
really
giving
weird
a nice
that the PlayStation
level,
got it, but not Xbox
even though
for the
it was short. But at least throwing on some more costumes and skins,
it was still a
as
good
well
DLC,
as those achievements to make it more worth the 800 Microsoft points. However, as the second and third DLC followed, they spent less time on it and eventually just seemed to throw out the final one as they were too busy with its follow-up sequel. Is the DLC worth it? If you're a fan of Star Wars, then perhaps the DLC is worth it. The levels are short, and only 2 of them happen to have achievements, so I would say that the Jedi Temple is worth the 800 Microsoft points. The Tatooine pack would be more worth, 600 Microsoft points maybe, and the Hoth mission pack should be about 400 Microsoft points. Or the player could just go pick up the Sith edition of the game, which at this time is much cheaper than when it first came out.
Because I was still
On a scale from 1 to 10 of how good all the DLC is altogether, I would give it about a 7. Mostly for all of its skins and outfits to give the fans some nostalgic feelings. But thankfully, and as short as the 3 missions are, the story that comes from all 3 are at least entertaining for one go through. And as Atama would say, for those who want all the achievements, at least 2 of them are worth it. So until next time, come back to Atama's Review Corner, Season 3, Episode 2, for a Let's Play of Atama's 10th best
my first
NES
attempt
game,
at a Let's Play or a playing
Just
of a game.
not sure if he's going to be doing the whole game or breaking it into parts yet, but you'll know when it comes out. Anyway,
I think I broke
and
it into
remember,
parts.
just because you're a girl doesn't mean you can't game and have fun.
Top 10... Was it one of my top 10 best or worst? I don't remember. My first co-hosting was fun. I had giggles. Nice. So yeah, I don't honestly know if I broke it up or I just remember that I had played that game so much from my childhood that the game was beyond way more easier than it used to be. Also, this is about the time I start realizing that the old games really weren't as difficult because, I was really bad of a gamer back in the day, but anyway, like Bella Love said, that is going to be the next DLC, or not the next DLC, the next Adams Review Corner, that'll be episode 95. Now, as what I'm going to do for episodes 91 through 94, honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, I have no idea. E3 was fastly approaching, this upcoming week by the time this is posted. And I was so pumped and ready to talk about all the new stuff, and it was canceled. Now, I do know some stuff is going on, I just don't know what exactly. So depending on how this post-canceled E3 goes, there may be videos on some of the new games and system stuff for the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. But we'll have to wait and see. So, until next time, remember, keep gaming, never give up. And sometimes, you really gotta look at things from the past to realize kind of how mad you were at something that didn't deserve it.